Hello again, it's Mr. Witten. We are back at it with the work for 918. There's just two things that we did today. And matter of fact, we didn't even finish the second part of it. So, very simple day. And so, what you're going to need to do today, you're going to have to do two things. Number one, the 918 warm up. Do that, turn it in, and it's just three sentence stems. You just complete the sentence stems, and then you're ready to go to the next one, which is religious groups. So you'll click that into the religious groups, click that, go into the assignment, and it will open up into a note page like this. You'll have to type it in. I already have it typed in for you. It'll look like this. It says type, type, type. All you have to do is click on the type there, erase the type, and then type whatever we have put down for you here. And I'm just going to give you a quick mini lesson as to what we learned today. Let me click over here to the PowerPoint. So today we've been talking mostly about religious groups. Now, religious groups obviously are groups that worship God a certain way. The King of England, he had his own church, and a lot of the citizens in England did not agree with everything the Church of England did, and so they were like, we're going to start our own religion. They had their own established religions, and they were being persecuted. And persecution right here means to treat someone unfairly because of their race or religious beliefs. And so they were tired of being persecuted, so they were escaping persecution. And of course, whenever they went to the New World or America, they were looking for religious freedom. And those are the two biggest words that you need to know today. Number one, why did any religious group leave? If it's a Pilgrim, Puritan, Quaker, Catholic, the people in Rhode Island, they did it because of two reasons. They were escaping persecution, and they were looking for religious freedom. You have to know that. Escaping religious persecution and looking for religious freedom. If you have that, then you're good to go. So what you're going to be doing in the note page is you're just going to be filling in each of these, and I have it already here for you. And let's talk about the Pilgrims. The Pilgrims were what they call separatists, and they were being mistreated, they were being persecuted, and they're like, hey, King, how about this? How about we go to the New World, and while we're over there, we will put your flag in the ground, we will throw a little money your way, and we'll be out of your hair. And the king was like, sounds good to me, get out of here. So their leader, which is right here, his name was William H. Bradford. And of course, they left England to, number one, escape persecution. Number two, which you have written down here, to escape, to look for, find religious freedom. They settled in a place called Plymouth, Massachusetts. It looks like Plymouth, but it's actually pronounced Plymouth. The year was 1620, and then they made this thing called the Mayflower Compact, which is, self-government. So the Pilgrims is a religious group, and any religious group, pretty much in this class, are leaving any area for two reasons. Number one, they're escaping persecution, and they're looking for religious freedom. Number two. And don't forget, as you are writing in your notes, to put persecution here. Let's go on to the Puritans. The Puritans wanted to purify the English church. They weren't like completely against it like the Pilgrims. You see, the Pilgrims were separatists. They wanted to separate. The Puritans just wanted to purify it. But it was enough that the king didn't appreciate them, and of course he started to persecute them. Started to put them under arrest, treat them unfairly, and all that stuff. So their leaders was John Winthrop. They left England because they were escaping persecution and they were looking for religious freedom. They settled in Massachusetts Bay, which I'll put up on a map here. Right here, you see the Plymouth colony. That's where the Pilgrims landed, and then Massachusetts Bay. If you're wondering where Massachusetts is in relation to Texas, it is right here. Texas is, of course, down here. Harlingen, the Republic. And then you've got Plymouth, Massachusetts, way up here, and they're really, really, really far north. If you're wondering if they did any tobacco growing, no, it's too far north. The soil's rocky and the weather's too cold up there. But anyways, and right here, it says right here, they left because they escaped persecution from King James I. So all you need to do here is just, you can pause the video, and then you can go back and forth, and then fill in your notes, and then you'll be ready to go on Monday. Well, let's keep going. We got one more group. a very, very cool group. I like teaching them. It's the Quakers. Don't forget down here religious freedom. So you got persecution. That's what's pushing them away. That's why they left, and they were looking for religious freedom, which is down here. So don't forget to put that in there. The Quakers, their leader was William Penn, and yes, it's Quakers like on the oatmeal box. I think Quaker oatmeal is founded or was started in Pennsylvania, so they kind of named it after that. And then where did they leave? Well, of course, they left England. They were, again, escaping persecution and looking for religious freedom. When did they leave? 1681. And then and this is the cool part about them, they were the first group to speak out against slavery. They were the first group to look down at Jamestown and seeing slavery spread throughout the colonies, especially the southern colonies. They're like, that ain't cool. And we need to stop that. These guys wanted peace, harmony, and the main thing, equality for everybody, and that included African Americans. And so that's what they believed, and that's one of the best things about them. You can pause it here. You can copy everything here. Everything below here we did not type into yet. We'll finish this on Tuesday. I'm sorry, on Monday. But you need to have this ready to go for Monday. Other than that, make sure that you have the warm-up here turned in, ready to go. And you can see here some people that were missed. They have not published it or submitted it. So make sure you do that, and that will definitely get you your credit for today. And then we will finish these on Monday. Make sure that you have them exactly like this, ready to go. And from there, we'll finish them, and then we have a little activity on Monday. Other than that, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.